Hey guys, Michael Kelly here. Gonna talk to you about using Screencastify, which is the app I am using currently to record this. So first of all, this is an app through Google, so you'll want to borrow one of the Chromebooks from a Chromebook cart to do this. Now, of course, there are other similar apps available, but this one's really easy to use, really simple, and an extra bonus is that the Chromebooks already have built-in cameras and microphones, so you don't need any other equipment. You can just get started right away. So what you can do is you can look up Screencastify, and the first result should be the app itself in the Chrome Web Store. If you click on that, you get to this little app screen. Now, for me, it already says added to Chrome, but you would have to click this button to add it to Chrome. And once you click through those options, you're going to end up with a little button up here. Now, it's going to be a little bit harder for me to show you the functionality because I am currently recording, so I can't necessarily show you everything I do to start recording. But if you click on this, it'll open up a little window. Now, yours will not say recording, but it'll give you some basic options. It defaults to just your voice because, it's a screencasting service. So the idea is that you are typing or interacting with the internet in some way and recording yourself talking about it. And there are a lot of really great uses for this. First of all, I would say in general, if you're going to lecture on something and it's something that's valuable enough for your students to go back to your lecture and maybe hear something you said again if they didn't get it the first time, it only takes a few minutes to screencastify it. Then you can walk around and help the students as they interact with it or watch it on the Promethean board. And, students who didn't get it or need a refresher later on down the line in the course, they can go back to it. So I think it's got a lot of advantages over lecturing. Like if you're explaining grammatical concepts or explaining figurative language or anything like that, I would really encourage you to consider using Screencastify. Another option when you click in here, again, you're not seeing it. Sorry, this is a sort of flawed video because of that. But when you're clicked in here, you also do have the option to turn on the camera if you want to literally talk to your students. That seems like sort of a horrifying prospect to me. I think they'd rather hear your dulcet tones, but it's up to you. Now, having not paid for Screencastify, you're going to be limited to 10-minute recording time, which if you've watched any of my MyMCPS videos I recorded earlier, you'll see that they stopped at 10 minutes and I had to do a few of them. And then when you're ready, you can click end recording. You can pause it if you need to get something ready. But besides that, the sky's the limit. You can just open up things. You can show YouTube videos and comment on them as they watch it. Like you could do that with a lesson on public speaking. Show a video and then mute the video and talk about your reactions to it and some of the things you noticed about how they wrote or how they delivered that speech. You can open up a Google Doc and type something and talk about it as you're typing it. Like you can read through a passage and comment on it and even highlight things and stuff. So there's really a lot of nice functionality in this that I think could be really useful to your students. And if you're worried about headphones, you can always borrow them from the Media Center. I'm also going to look into getting some from the department. So I think it's a really powerful tool. And once you have things made, I think if you go to screencastify.com, and then if you go to your account, let's see. Okay. Well, now the one bad thing is I don't think you can cut stuff. I wanted to show you my previously made videos, and I'm not sure while I'm recording how to get to those. My recordings, there we go. So just to kind of show you what it looks like. So here are the recordings I've made. These are the MyMCPS classroom ones. If you click on them, they'll start talking. If you heard me, I apologize. I just muted it. And yeah, you can watch your own videos to make sure they sounded okay. And then the nice thing is you can share them. A few ways to do that. You can upload them right to YouTube. And, we all have our own YouTube channel since YouTube is owned by Google. That is already linked to our school Google account. So you can just put the videos up there. You can also request a shareable link, and then if you're using MySPS Classroom or Google Classroom, you can link right into the video or embed it into one of your assignments or that kind of a thing. You can actually explain an assignment and walk them through things verbally, and then have that right in the assignment for them to watch and refer to later. You can also just save the video on a Google Drive and then interact with it in that way later. But yeah, so I don't know if there's much more to say. It's a pretty nice little function. And whenever you're done recording, you can click end recording, which I'm going to do right now. Bye-bye.